What's up guys, this is your boy, the Chicken Hero here, back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and we are gonna look at the official stats and passives and abilities of Blue Beetle, Scarab's Chosen. Scarabs, I think that's how we pronounce it, Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle, and I'm back with, a face cam video for a really long time, and I think this is the perfect occasion. Yeah, I think I'm still stammering. Anyways, guys, let's look at Blue Beetle over here. And I looked at the trailer, guys. It looks amazing. I uploaded the raw, video of the teaser out here in my channel. I think that's, yeah, maybe you can call it dump, but I just had it there because I felt this teaser was excellent. So we'll probably look at that later, and it's already there, I think, from the official channel as well. But let's jump right into Blue Beetle. It's a tech legendary, guys, so that's an interesting thing because Blue Beetle is an arcane character, so this is a tech legendary. Nice to see there is a change in class, and it looks awesome. Blue Beetle was one of my favorite characters, and I still think it's still one of my favorite characters, the old Blue Beetle, because of its special 3. It was very fast, it could do armor pierce with the warsuit on, and it could wreak havoc in arena. So it was a very good character to play with. So let's look at the passive one over here, Scarab's Awakening, level 7. At level 7, this is the stats. Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle's combat abilities are enhanced by accumulating fast attack chance stacks through successful swipe and tag attacks. Okay. Stack count starts to decrease after a short amount of time. So it's not going to be fully increased all the time. So it's going to decrease. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Plus 10% fast attack chance for each successful swipe and tag attack stacks up to 60%. 10 seconds of stacks duration. Nice. So what I want to look at is at level 1, does this still stack up to 60% with a lesser amount, like say 5%, and it still stacks up to 60%? In that case, you would not require any fast attack chance on legendary Blue Beetle over here, because you would be able to get full 75%. That's the limit, because the base fast attack chance should be at least 10%, so you should be able to get 70% at least of fast attack chance, and that means like no gear should have the fast attack chance. So that's a good thing, good passive to have. It doesn't increase any sort of damage, so this is like more of a supportive passive, I would say. Let's look at the next part here, passive 2, Scarab's Evolve. Scarab's Chosen Blue Beetle's suit stat changes with successful fast attack hits, with the first stat granting a chance to deal lethal attacks, the second enhancing armor piercing, and the final state improving critical hit chance. So whatever was there as a part of the special ability of the old Blue Beetle is now into the passive, because I remember it had chances of increasing lethal chance, it had armor pierce as well as I think critical chance too. I'm not sure whether critical chance was there, but these were actually there as a modifier after you use special ability with the old Blue Beetle. So they've put that into the passive, and that's a good thing. So what does it say? Each 30 successful fast attack hits improve suit state. Plus 70% chance to lethal attacks for first state, plus 70% chance to armor pierce attacks for second state, plus 70% chance for critical attacks for final state. So its state changes with successful fast attack hits with the first state. Alright. So each 30 successful fast attacks hit improve the suit state. So this seems to be permanent from what I can see, because it's clearly mentioned in the previous one that it's not permanent, it's going to decrease after 10 seconds, but here it seems to be permanent. So once you get like at level 7 of the passive, once you get 90 hits, and 90 hits is pretty easy, I think, probably if you have JLF into the picture, it will be pretty easy to get 90 hits. And once you get 90 hits, you get critical attack chance, you get armor pierce as well, you get lethal attacks as well. Man, you can survive without gears. Now, this is literally my first point of view that I'm getting, that you can literally survive without gears over here. Pretty good passive. Again, it's not gonna impact damage a lot, but the armor pierce is gonna help, because if you have the artifact, the twisted artifacts, and I think that inferno artifact as well, where you get armor pierce chance, armor pierce kind of increases the damage as well. This is gonna be impressively helpful, because at level 7 you're gonna get 100% armor pierce with that artifact. So pretty interesting stuff, pretty interesting passive to have, I would say. Let's look at passive 3. Scarab's chosen Blue Beetle increases damage with successful lethal, critical, or armor pierce attacks. Plus 20% damage buff for each 5 lethal, critical, or armor piercing attacks. Stacks up to 500%. For each 5 lethal, critical, or armor piercing attacks. Stacks up to 500%, which means like if you do 25 hits, maybe my maths is going where like for each 5, so for each 5, so it's going to be a different calculation. It's not going to be directly 25. I think it's going to be 125, so because it's for each 5. So let's assume that you are critting and having lethal attack every time as well as armor pierce every time. So all of this effects trigger at the same point of time per attack, so you're gonna need at least 125 hits to get this stack up to 500% at level 7 though. So if it's a lower passive, I believe the numbers are going to be lower, so it's not going to be that helpful to build up the momentum as fast. But this is really a good thing that the damage is increasing. The interesting fact is the damage is increasing. It's not going to be attack is increasing, where if attack is increasing, it's not going to be that beneficial because it's going to be of the base attack, and even though it's going to rise, it's not going to be that helpful because damage is increasing. This is equivalent to 10 stacks of damage that you get increased from let's say Last Laugh of the Joker, which means like 10 enemies kind of getting knocked out, and Last Laugh of the Joker is going to get 500% damage. So that's a huge thing. That means it's Last Laugh of the Joker on steroids basically. So that's how this is Scarab superiority. That's a very interesting passive, handful useful handful passive that is there, and will be really interesting to see how it's implemented in the game as well. Let's look at special 1 over here. Lighter than a feather, that's what it's called. 3 power cost, that's fine. Scarab's chosen Blue Beetle charges the opponent with his wings spinning, dealing damage, and changes class to counter his opponent's. What? It's gonna change class? This is a new thing because we have seen change in class for the opponent for the solo raid battles that we were doing, but here change in class is definitely going to be very, very useful because it kind of gives you additional advantage. It's going to be plus 20%, I think, damage or attack against the opponent class with a different class. So you're a tech opponent and you're facing a meta human, and you would get converted to agility, which is going to give you additional damage advantage. So that's a great passive to have. So it's technically a special ability which is giving you a passive. Wow, that's really a good thing. So definitely make sure to do this special till you get, I think even one would suffice. So make sure to do fun special 1 whenever you are battling the opponent and you're not in an advantage. Obviously if you're fighting a might class, then that's obviously you're directly at an advantage. This special is not required. Let's look at special 2 here. Nimble Beetle. Scarab's chosen Blue Beetle launches the opponent into the air with his gun and follows up with a powerful spinning kick using wings, dealing damage and gaining a temporary unhittable buff. Now, unhittable buff for 15 seconds. This is not unhittable for only specials. It's going to be unhittable completely, which means combo interruption is going to be so easy, guys. Start combo interrupting everyone. Just everyone. Keep spamming special 2 from time to time. You're just going to do combo interruption all the time, and you're going to be easily be able to build up the combo that's kind of required to trigger the passive 3 over here, the Scarab superiority, that's going to grant you 500% additional damage. So the gameplay looks to be simple as well, which is going to give you good additional damage. It looks great, guys. It just looks great. Let's look at special 3 here. Scarab's chosen Blue Beetle fires a powerful laser blast from Scarab legs, dealing damage to the opponent and gaining a buff to his fast attack hits for the short period of time. Plus 1 fast attack hit for each Scarab's evolved stack for 60 seconds. Fast attack hits can exceed cap. What? Plus 1 fast attack hits. Fast attack hits can exceed cap. Let's have fun with the batarangs. That is something that comes to my mind. Let's have fun with the other artifacts. This is gonna be a great character, guys, because once this is there, let's have Justice League Flash in the team. You get raised fast attack. Let's do special 3 spam with the Zatanna's puppet, and you're gonna be able to exceed the cap. And I don't know what's the cap on exceeding the cap. Maybe that's the cap. Ridiculous, guys, but this is gonna give you a lot of increased fast attack, which means a lot of increased damage. You get 500% additional damage boost, and then you have additional fast attack. This is gonna be completely reliant on your basic hits. So it's better to have something other than beta here because you're completely relying on the basic hits. What I see, like I said, I see the Jokerized Batarang as one of the strongest artifacts to be used with this particular character, and I also see the Zatanna's Puppet being used to increase the fast attack hits by significant amount as well. So it's gonna be interesting, guys. It's gonna be interesting. Let's look at the super move. Scarab's chosen blue beetle unloads an arsenal of weaponry upon the opponent, plus 100% fast attack damage for each Scarab evolved stack for the duration of the battle. For each Scarab evolved stack, plus 100% fast attack damage. Plus 100% fast attack damage with all the stacks that have been mentioned over here in the top with the passives. Man, this guy is just gonna be amazing, is what I feel, because on theory, it just looks to be too strong, guys. I don't know, it just looks to be too strong. It looks to be stronger, and every aspect is it's completely reliant on fast attack hits. And from the gameplay teaser, rather the gameplay teaser that was there, I felt the character moves fast as well. So it's not like Starfire, which is an agility character and moves very slow. So it's fast, it's furious, and it's amazing. It's gonna be amazing, is what I feel, guys. So stay tuned for like some gameplay reviews as well. That's gonna come up. Whether I'm gonna get it or not is some of a question, but I really loved the passive that has been mentioned, and I really love the teaser as well. I think some new people are there working in that team. Definitely, some new people are there working in the team who's trying to make the game better and better every day. With the last change of that addition of the total money donation in league rates directly is the slider, and some new life changes that has come into the game of late. I think there's a new team out there and they're doing a good job with this character. I feel definitely they're doing a good job. How they get implemented, that's still a question, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I will get it. Probably not going to purchase it because I'm stopped spending a lot in the game. Haven't spent like I think for quite some time, but yeah, I think definitely a character worth having, especially with a lot of advantages, a lot of stacks, a lot of damage boost, a lot of fast attack chance. It has got everything, guys. It looks to me a complete character. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, guys, and I know I have been sluggish, so just bear with me, guys. You have always been doing that and I keep saying that. But thanks again for supporting all through these all these years. So thanks again for supporting, and this is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here, signing off. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.